Mr. Speaker, as we've heard from Mr. Carter, from Ms. Miller, and from Mr. Moore, Sarah and Andrew, known at home as Andy, are really two individuals that we should all model ourselves after, that selfless service and what they did, not just at home in their communities, but what they did for the state of West Virginia and what they did for our nation. Those are the examples of what makes this nation great, of individuals willing to put their lives on the line for something bigger than themselves, for that foundation of what we all believe in this nation, what our Constitution guarantees, those freedoms and liberties that make the United States the greatest nation the world's ever known. Listen, we're blessed to live in a nation that has individuals like Sarah and Andy that are willing to put their lives on the line for those principles. You know, our nation was a nation founded on an idea that all are created equal, and that we have those unalienable rights given to us by our Creator, and that folks are willing to sacrifice everything in order to preserve those basic liberties and freedoms. This is just incredible. And when we gather together today to remember that selfless sacrifice of Sarah and Andy, it should make us all come together in the sense of what makes this nation great. It should make us all never forget how thankful we are for those that serve our nation in uniform. And not just those that serve in the military, but those that came to Sarah and Andy's call when they were injured. Those first responders, those law enforcement individuals. You know, we are blessed to have a nation of people willing to give of themselves for the greater purpose. That's, again, what makes this nation great. As we know, Sarah and Andy were two of those great group of people that I refer to. And unfortunately, in some sense, you know, there are not as many people that are interested in serving today, although we have recently seen a resurgence in that, which is great. People willing to do something that's greater than just themselves. And this, of what we see before us, that selfless sacrifice, remind us, again, of what makes this nation great. And we must never forget those sacrifices. And for the sacrifice of Sarah and Andy, who were viciously gunned down just blocks away from the White House, we will never forget their service to our nation. But instead of remembering them as victims of a hate crime, we must remember, again, their selfless service and sacrifice, their bravery and their courage. That should make us all admire them as individuals and admire those that are willing to make that ultimate sacrifice. And we grieve with Sarah's friends and family. We pray that their grief begins to subside and they can remember Sarah for the incredible legacy that she's left behind, for all the good that she's done here on earth. We stand with Andy and his friends and family in support of his recovery. It's great to hear from Mr. Moore that he's back home, back on that steady path to recovery. All great news. We thank both of them for their selfless sacrifice to our nation. We thank the citizens of West Virginia for what they do in providing that National Guard presence. We thank, too, our nation that puts together these great men and women to serve a greater cause. Mr. Speaker, again, wish our nation the best in the years to come and wish all of those that selflessly serve our nation nothing but God's continued blessings. And with that, I yield back the balance of my time.